Welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole with Eric Ebersol. Imagine opening your front door and finding a tiny note stuck to your keys that says, "Try the left couch cushion," and it's signed by a mischievous little helper you invented. That's what we're making today. 3 pocket-sized patrons you can call on in 2 seconds. Welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole.
Oh, I love that. Immediately it turns a small annoyance into a tiny story you can actually use. It shifts the mood before you even look for the keys.
Exactly. Ludic, fast, and useful. If it's playful enough to try, people will keep doing it. We'll make 1 patron for decisions, 1 for creativity, and 1 for calm. And you'll leave with a name, a tiny symbol, and a 1-line invocation for each. Ready to sprint?
Totally. Quick promise. 7 minutes, 3 usable patrons, 0 ritual paraphernalia required. First, where do you even find a patron? Everywhere. Start plain. An object, a neighbor, a routine.
Right. That's where people actually reach for it. If it's already in your life, you won't have to invent belief from scratch. A barista becomes a steady nudge. A chipped mug, a reminder to be kind.
Exactly. Mundane sources make the patrons usable. Now, shrink the character. 1-line identity, 1 symbol, 1 domain. Say it fast so it fits in a breath.
1-line identities are magical. The chipped rim on a mug, for instance, tells you imperfection and steady warmth without a lecture. You summon the image and a feeling arrives with it.
Practical tip. Pick familiarity over drama. The neighbor who leaves spare change is easier to call than goddess of small mercies. Keep it low friction and honest.
Nice. Next step, make a micro-invocation. A tiny line you say, think or whisper. Short verbs, clear ask. Show me the next step. Lend me calm. Give me 2 minutes. Say it with a small physical cue.
And pair it with emotion. A ring tap, a cup lift, a sticky note flick. The body signal cements the habit fast. It tells the brain this is a tiny sanctioned shift.
Also keep options. If you can't make a noise in a meeting, just touch your thumb to your finger. The point is accessibility. 2 seconds, done. If it's complicated, it dies on the first busy day.
All right, demo time. Quick and messy, because that's the point. I'll toss a starter and you jump in. First seed, cartographer of tiny plans, helps when you're stuck.
Folded map doodle on the corner of a notebook. Instantly visual. That emblem alone orients you. It says you can find a direction before you even think strategy.
Yes, and a short invocation like, cartographer, show me the next step. Short, single step. Momentum over planning.
Quick pushback. Next 5 steps sounds heavy. 1 step gets you moving. Keep it tiny. Also, if you want a tactile cue, draw a little arrow and fold the corner of a page. That's friction-free.
Totally agree. 1 step it is. Okay, second seed, quiet neighbor. Someone who hands you perspective and a slow breath.
Curious. I can see the symbol. A small window with a plant on the sill. Invocation. Neighbor, lend me a little calm. Touch the windowsill, even if it's imaginary, and the breath follows.
Third seed, 2-minute chef. Not about cooking, about quick, playful creativity. Invocation, chef, give me 2 minutes of play. Set a 2-minute timer, doodle, or free write. It's optimistic and doable.
Love that. So listeners, cartographer for action, quiet neighbor for calm, 2-minute chef for creativity. Name them, pick a tiny symbol, and a 1-line invocation. Try them in the next 24 hours.
Treat this like a game at first. If you end up with a ridiculous name, perfect. That's the point. Play lowers the bar and increases practice. Experience shows that small rituals stick when they're not solemn.
And if it feels trivial, test it. Try a week and note 1 helpful moment and 1 dud. That builds real data about usefulness. This isn't doctrine, it's a toolbox. Use what works.
Quick recap. Find everyday sources. Sketch a 1-line identity and a symbol. Write a micro-invocation and pair it with a tiny action. Name them, test them, iterate, whisper it in a meeting, or tap a ring at your desk, whatever fits.
Don't chase perfection. Start rough. Let the patrons evolve. They can be silly, tender, or fierce, whatever your day needs.
And share tiny examples if you try it. Name, one-line invocation, and one moment you used it. Short notes help others see practical value. I like that.
If this sparked a tiny idea, subscribe and invent one patron before tomorrow morning. Don't be afraid to learn. Thanks for listening to Down the Rabbit Hole. You've been listening to Down the Rabbit Hole with Eric Ebersol.